Morning, two people. Bit of a title to this one. Porn bomb last night. Obvious who it was. Absolutely 100% obvious who it was. Took the video straight down. And then I've woke up this morning to a threat to my channel, Ministry of Madness, because of yesterday's video. So I've also had multiple complaints against my video. Big up the community of YouTube. Nothing like a fucking toxic feud to ruin it for the rest. And my video must have been a bit close to the fucking bone for some people. That's all I gotta say. Fucking absolute snowflakes. Porn bombed last night by a name that I fucking trust from Outdoor Thing channel. Someone came in the chat, gave a little hi. Within about 5 minutes, had cloned said person's fucking profile and porn bombed me with it. So happy morning. Happy talking, happy talk. Fucking hell, man. Some people are such fucking snowflake shitheads. It's unbelievable. Anyway, morning, Tony. Fucking anyway, I've still got the video. My spunkfish video. I'll say what video was taken down. Still got the spunkfish video. I'm gonna go through studio and see what they didn't like about it, and it's gonna be fucking edited and it's going straight back up to date. No worries at all. No fucking problem. So, Spunk Lips, if you're fucking watching this, you are the most vile fucking man on fucking YouTube, and the video's going back up. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I did a live late last night, Tony. It was fucking didn't start till 11:30. I was outside. Fucking had me a fishing chair and tripod, and I was out with the dogs, and fucking dogs were just lying on a grass bank, and I was doing an outside live from outside, like, and I had a guest on, and a certain person came into the chat, said hello, and within 5 minutes had cloned fucking JL Albus, who's a sub on yours and Paddy's, Tony. He perfectly cloned him and fucking porn bombed me. Which didn't matter because I took it straight down, so YouTube haven't said anything about that. It's my Spunkfish being a racist video that's been smashed this morning, and it was on fucking 144 views in about 5 hours, which is or 4 hours, 5 hours, which is good for me. Right, that's my rant over with. I didn't get to sleep till about 3, so I've had about 4 hours fucking kip. I thought I'd come on and have me little fucking rant. Oh, the fucking porn bombing was disgusting. It was the sort of thing that a certain person likes to do in fucking public toilets. But hey ho, it doesn't affect my channel. I'm more bothered about the fucking video strike, to be honest, because I haven't had one before. Morning, Aaron. Yeah, we got 99% idea who the porn bomber was. It's virtually definite. He might have even admitted it because fucking legend went on to Little Laura's live when he was on there last night and fucking had it out of him. I didn't want to go on the live. It was late. I didn't want to go on and start fucking ranting and raving and shouting and all that sort of stuff because that's not my fucking style. So yeah, there's some fucking wrong ones out there, all right. Yeah, like I said, it was either the person that came in the chat and said hello, or it was his sidekick. He's well known for it as well. But hey ho. It's only one video taken down. Fucking YouTube just gave me a warning. Told me that I'm not going to get any sort of strike on my channel, which is what they was after. And it didn't work, so you know, hey ho, we fucking rumble on. It's something you got to take when you know people are taking notice of your channel when you've got people complaining about videos. I'd rather still have the video up mine, but you know, it's one of them things. Pardon me. Yeah, it's my mistake, Tony. My mistake. Yeah, they cloned someone that they knew was a fucking trusted person because I'd been conversing with him in the chat. So for the porn bombing, it's just something for him to do because it doesn't really affect channels unless people leave their streams up and get complained about. But the video, it's obvious who fucking complained about it because they were shown for what they fucking are, which is an absolute fucking horror and a fucking disgusting human being. You know, said person has had to go at me 4 or 5 times for no reason at all. Never, you know, never said a bad word, never a raised voice, and got at me 4 or 5 times. So I thought, fuck it, I'm not. After the last time, I thought, fuck it, I'm not going to argue with him online and make myself look a fucking cunt. So I'll make a video instead. Like I said, I've still got said video. It's well, it's ready to go. So it's ready for re-uploading. I'm just going to review what they didn't like, which is probably fucking most of it, to be honest. But you know, that's the way it is. Yeah, I'll give you a WhatsApp in a bit, Tony. It's you know, it can only be one of 2 people, and like Legend was on my live last night for about 3/4 of an hour before it happened, and he went straight in on who we suspect it was, and it's pretty obvious because you know I've had a bit of back and forth with him. I went on his panel and cleared the air the other day, and then he pops onto mine last night, says hello, and within 5 minutes there's a fucking perfectly cloned account. And a porn bomb, you know, I made them flick their camera on. I said, "Oh, you don't have to show me your face. Just flick your camera on." So they did, and it was my own fault for not putting my banner up. which I should have done. But I've got to remember not to just fucking let people on. I don't usually, but it caught me slipping last night. Caught me fucking slipping. Yeah, so I thought I'd just chuck a quick live on this morning and just say my fucking bit, like. It is what it is. It's fucking YouTube. That's the way it goes. And I'm not gonna chase the cunts around YouTube, abusing them or anything like that. I'm gonna. I just won't fucking communicate with them at all, probably. Legend was fucking on it last night. He had it spot on. We both thought the same. It could have only been one or two people. Either the person that was watching or, like I said, their minion who's on the other end of a phone ready to fucking do their bidding. And I'm probably the fucking 100th person they've done it to, so it's nothing new for them. And they obviously I've had words with both, but they'll target anybody at all. It was just my turn because we'd had a bit of a beef, and they decided that me going on his channel and apologizing wasn't enough, apparently. And it wasn't even anything bad we had words over. There was nothing. There was no fucking going on panels and shouting at each other or fucking slagging off in the chat. It was just fucking comments, YouTube fucking comments. That's all. But hey ho, we fucking go on. We go on. It'll only highlight my channel more. So fuck it, no. The video was fucking not nasty, but very, very close to the bone. And it must have been complained about because the previous video I put up about racism is still up and it's just as bad. So yeah, Tony, no problems. I did a live the other week with subscribers only mode on. Just didn't do it on purpose. I just happened to fucking put it on, and yeah, it was fine. Yeah, the person who it was has already recently been fucking ostracized, but has managed to wiggle his way back in to panels, paid his way into some channels. So I doubt it'll be long before he fucking does something to get himself fucking ostracized again. Yeah, the video though was, I've got to say, it was fucking harsh. It was. Yeah, big up Tim Smith. I'm good apart from being porn bombed last night and then getting up to one of my videos that's been removed this morning. That's the way it is, I suppose. That's the way it goes sometimes. My own fault for being lax on the banner. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. And a few weeks for a few lies I've done. So I don't do that many. I've been exceptionally fucking cautious, and I've had people coming backstage, and I just boot them straight away. If I don't like the look, they're gone. Like I said, I was caught slipping last night because they used the fucking someone that I chat back and forth to in chats on a regular basis. So the video complaints must have been put in by Spunkfish and any of his minions that he could get to complain about it. And the live was porn bombed. 99.9% sure that it was fucking Henry fucking Crinkle that porn bombed me. Either him or one of his fucking minions, because he's got his little crew of bombers that go around. They fucking message each other on WhatsApp and say, "Go here, someone's live. Go and try and give them a porn bomb." And they do it between themselves. It's fucking obvious what they're doing. I mean, they've even fucking they porn bomb Flavors using my fucking avatar and name. This was a week or two ago. So that's how easy it is. I was in the chat and I was on panel, but backstage, leaving some fucking details in the back for Flav, and then I came out the stream, and within 2 minutes, it looked as if I'd come back onto the stream, but wanted to come on instead of just backstage, and they fucking had Flavors. But he did the same as me. He just expected or thought it was me because I'd been backstage and come back on, and it wasn't me. So that's my rant over for the morning. Have a quick half hour. I've got this side. They want to go out, even though they were out last night, fucking while I was live streaming till, I don't know, 12:30, 1:45. Yeah, I know, Tim. He turned up on Laura's panel about 3/4 an hour after I was porn bombed. I was watching Laura's and hadn't said anything about being porn bombed or anything. And Legend went up on panel and put it to him, and he was in denial, but it was obvious. It was fucking plainly obvious it was him. Like, yeah, he's got plenty minions. He has Brian PC. He's got plenty minions, fella. And how quickly they can clone someone's account is fucking scary, to be honest. Real fucking, they do it quick. Within minutes, within like a minute and a half, they've got someone's fucking profile picture. It's weird. So, yeah, I'll have a watch of that. I'll look for that, Brian. I'll look for that. But now last night, Legend was going at him and Arkash was going at him, and Legend was on my stream, so we knew he was in the chat. I'd highlighted his comment, so we knew that I was having to watch myself, and like I said, he picked someone that was watching from fucking Outdoor Thing and not Ministry of Madness. So it's someone that I've been chatting to since I've been on this side of the community, which is probably 4 or 5 months now. We've chatted in chats regular, had banter and everything. So that's my fault. I was a bit fucking slack with it, to be honest. Yeah, fucking. It's the other week. He was on a live and he was having a back and forth with a couple of women and threatened to fucking do all sorts to the women, and even said he'd do it to their daughters. I'm not going to mention the word. And everyone fucking ostracized him apart from a few. But he managed to fucking squiggle his way back in, and you know, he knows the game he's playing. He knows the game he's playing. You know, he's fucking going at people that have spoken out against him, and you know, like you said, picking on you know, vulnerable people or vulnerable channels. Mine is a vulnerable channel because it's new. The live streaming is new to me, so I've got to be a bit more fucking security conscious. I've got my banners and everything, but like I said, fucking, you know, I was a bit slack last night on the old fucking button, to be honest, on the banner button. But that's because it was, you know, I made him flash a camera and thought it was actually the fucking person. So never mind. We live and we learn. It's only it's the first time I've been porn bombed by a UK porn bomber. I've been porn bombed by an American who didn't care, but that's about it. But hopefully I'm on top of it now. Yeah, they're still at it. Still at it. They've been fucking trying us flavors, and they've done it. They've porn bombed 3 or 4 people as Andrew J. Like I said, they've porn bombed people as flavors. Me. Loads of people, loads and loads. Fucking Bear Britain. They fucking were trying to porn bomb everyone with Bear Britain the other day because they'd had a row. Yeah, that's right. That is Tim. You know, me and Andrew had this conversation the other day, and you know, Andrew said, "Do you think you'd let him on the panel?" And I said, "Look, I might let him up with my banner on just to see what he wants, but not on an open panel and not with a banner down." And yeah, I last week or the week before, fucking after all this shit, Laura let him on, and he apologized for porn bombing her and so, and then porn bombed her, blatantly fucking porn bombed her. So, and then she still had him on again last night. No, I don't know Matt Taylor, Brian. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got I'm broadcasting to 2 channels. Brian PC is on EBN live chat on the Outdoor Thing channel. Should be able to see it when it's on screen. Yeah, I don't know if he admitted it after on Laura's, but it's obvious that it was him. You know, came into my chat 5 minutes later, I get P-bombed, and then 3/4 of an hour later, he's on fucking Laura's, and one of the first words out of his mouth when Legend questioned him was fucking, "Oh, I haven't porn bombed anyone since yesterday," and he's been claiming he hasn't done it for months. So he fucking, it was definitely him. It was him, or it was either him or his little squeaky fucking chalkboard voiced fucking little missus. Yeah, nice one, Tim. Cheers for popping in, fella. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, she was in Flav's chat the other week as that profile abusing fucking Raven Lindsay's mum. And it all went off, and she admitted that she was teapot, and you know, and this happened to me last night after, I think it was earlier in the morning. I made a point of going on to Crinkle's fucking panel and clearing the air with him. Not that there was any beef anyway, it was just a couple of comments he made about fucking me being friendly with Andrew and whatever. And I even apologised to fucking Teapot for a couple of comments I made that weren't bad comments. They were just pointing out the fact that she's a fucking master manipulator, and she was manipulating Flavor's emotions. So I even apologised for that yesterday. So I cleared the air and made a couple of apologies, and by the looks of it, that wasn't good enough. You know, even though it wasn't anything bad in the first place, because I'm not fucking like that. No, obviously it wasn't good enough, and they felt they still had to fucking target me last night. So, but I'll take it. I'll take it on the fucking chin. You know what I mean? I'm just more pissed off that they ruined a good live stream. There wasn't many in, but you know, it was a bit of a buzz because I was outdoors. I was sat in a museum car park, and I had my dogs there, and they were crashed out on the floor, and I was having a couple of doobies and just chilling, to be honest. Just chilling because it was a fucking nice night last night. So yeah, do you know what, AC Sniffer? She can't be any sort of fucking mother the hours of the day she spends on YouTube. No, her kids just must be allowed to fucking do what they want, and you know, I get up. I'm an early riser, and I'll rise at fucking sometimes 5, 6 o'clock, and she's on panels at that time of the day. And she's been there all fucking night. So, what's she doing during the day? School holidays. What's she doing? Is she letting her kids just fucking look after themselves while she goes to fucking bed for the day? You know, and her kids are going to hear all this fucking language that she comes out with, and you know, when she's sitting there fucking doing the deed, you know, are they seeing all these images on the phones? So Legend said last night, if fucking their devices were taken for some reason, it wouldn't surprise me if they both got fucking locked up, because it's fucking, you know, if they're showing stuff like that, what have they got for private use on their computer? You know, I'd have no problem with the police taking any of my devices. It's, you know, but them, no. No. But, yeah. They've made their feelings perfectly clear that my apologies weren't good enough, because I try not to fucking annoy anybody on YouTube too much. I might make a comment that's a bit harsh now and again, but that's about it. You won't catch me running people down. More of a fucking moderator, mediator, if you like. You know, when I see you know, friends' channels, whatever, and they're fucking beefing with someone, I'll go on and try and calm the situation down. I know 2 Up 2 Down Hammers does the same. Tries to get on, you know, if anyone's beefing that he's friends with, he tries to calm the situation down first before it gets out of control. And Yeah, it's a bit weird, and no, the way she plays fucking flavors, and she plays fucking sprinkles as well. She's a fucking manipulator, and an emotional manipulator. And it's no wonder that she hasn't got a fucking steady fella, because any fucking fella with a grain of salt in her head is going to work her out for the crank that she is. The other channel's called Outdoor Thing AC. It's I don't post so regularly on there because it depends. If I go fishing and don't catch, I won't post. But it's hiking, fossil hunting, fishing, that sort of thing. Outdoor Thing, the channel is. I don't know if I can link it. I might be able to. I'll have to do that a minute. Just try and get my own link a minute. I don't know, something weird is going on with my Google a minute, so I have to home that. There we are. Yeah, I can see because I've gone on to outdoor thing now. I can see that I've got one person watching from Outdoor Thing and 7 from Ministry of Madness. Just get my URL a minute. That's the link for Outdoor Thing there. Yeah, just calm outdoor content on that one. That's why I didn't want to mix the. That's why I made Ministry of Madness. I wanted to start making these videos to take up some of my time and give me something to do and whatnot. So I didn't really want to mix the two contents. Yeah, it's a bit weird AC Sniffer having two, but like I said, I didn't want to mix the two contents. I don't mind doing the live streams to both channels because the live streams are calm and not really subject orientated. I do talk about a little bit of fishing on there occasionally when people come on, but the people I talk to fishing about are usually from the Ministry of Madness channel. Yeah, the one person that was watching on Outdoor Thing has now gone. So it may even be the person that's profile was used last night. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can actually. I can go back into my video on YouTube and I can check the authentication. So. Yeah, it's weird, Brian. It's all fucking weird, fella. It's just strange. No, it's because the different live streams, and it's weird because I can stream to Facebook as well, but Facebook won't post the StreamYard link. If I post a link for someone to come on, they will not post it in Facebook. I have to post a comment in Facebook when I schedule the live. asking people to come over to one of the YouTube channels if they want to come on. They can watch from Facebook, but if they want to come on, they can. But they have to come to YouTube for that. Facebook won't let them for some reason. I wouldn't usually do this because people don't usually like it when people play videos. Here's a video about Ted Porn Bomber. I'm gonna just make myself a brew a minute.
Hello Finger Blasters and welcome to another shit music premiere from Ministry of Madness. Today we hear from the completely insane, tweaking, 50-year-old homeboy, taken to many drugs, Lecky scooter riding weirdo Henry Crinkle. Over to Crinkle the fucking mental cunt.
Big up your chest. Check this out. Check it out. Check it out. No, I feel there's no explaining nothing to that guy.
No. I'm sure that he himself can flip this way.
We have no business what's going on. We don't need to see somebody like God Almighty that's God Almighty that's on my channel. What? All from Henry Crinkle. Why not? Just the way it is. You'll hear it on YouTube. We know this stuff goes on because we see it on YouTube. Who shows you it on YouTube? Wow. Thank you. Guy, you know what I mean?
On their phones, and they looked and they found out it wouldn't be an illegal weapon. They turned around then, and when obviously because they looked at the legislation. Look at the clip. You want to play it again? Because there's more. Let me tell you, there's more information. There's more information on those officers' faces. There's more information on those officers' faces, right? Than that.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you. They looked at their Blackberries. They looked at the legislation, and then they said, we can't do it.
I'm just playing it because it comes fucking out me last night.
They walked away because they were challenged on legislation.
You don't know what was measured. Nothing was measured. They didn't get any measurement. All Jim said was, you can't do this if it's 3.5. Like, it's just stating the facts. Wait!
Oh God!
No.
It's like a 7-year-old. It's like a basic 7-year-old. No. You muted me again, Crinkle.
If somebody you know what they're thinking, you don't fucking know. You're just assuming and surmising and guessing. All I'm asking you to do is tell me what the measured length of the 9-ball blade was in this case.
Okay, that was fucked up. And we learned that Crinkle is a mental one eye, stuck in 1992 raving by himself in his mind crazy fuck. Please kids do drugs but in moderation or end up like Henry. Now fuck off and go round collecting local dog shit and posting it in your neighbor's letterbox.
Yeah, I hope you saw that. I doubt it, but there's the Porn Bomber, or he got one of his minions to do it. Yeah, he's fucking. It's crazy. Vincent Vega kept putting up fucking pictures of fucking Boy George because apparently Crinkle's admitted to being chained to a radiator and bummed by Boy George. So, what a claim to fame, eh? What a fucking claim to fame. I'm just gonna pull me kettle a minute. I'll just put the music on for a second while I pull the kettle. Pour me tea a minute. Yes, Brian, come over to the dark side of it from outdoor thing. No worries, AC. Big up the sniffers. Big up the sniffer crew all day. Right, let's fucking ditch that a minute. Yeah, good morning on this side of the stream, Brian. I know it's a bit weird. I get people saying all the time I can't see so-and-so's comments. Yeah, I don't know why they don't link the live chats, to be honest. I just had to make my missus a cup of tea. She's on her dialysis machine this morning, so she can't get up and make a cuppa herself because she's wired in like Davros. Yeah, well, 45-minute rant so far. Yeah, to be honest, Brian, it's most of the people that are sub to outdoor thing are long-time subs, and then when I first came onto YouTube, I picked up all these guys from watching Paddy and Tony and interacting with everybody, and yeah, and then I made the Ministry of Madness. So it's one of them things. But I'm surprised that YouTube don't link the chats, and I'm surprised that they don't allow the StreamYard link to be posted to Facebook, because they're all owned by the same fucking company. And it makes sense to advertise your own companies on your own or set your own platforms amongst your own fucking company. You know, it's yeah, it's a bit weird. A bit weird, that one. Yeah, I haven't taken the dogs out or nothing yet this morning. I just got up, and when I finish this, before I take them out, I'm going to go into the studio. I know I haven't got a strike, but I'm going to go into the studio and see if I can find out exactly why my video was taken down. I think someone probably complained about the language, but you know, it was audio clipped of Spunkfish himself. So there's fucking 10, 20, 30, 50 channels that have got the exact same content on. It's just they targeted mine because I'd fucking stripped and edited it. Yeah, she's fine, AC. Yeah, a long-term thing. She's been on home dialysis now for 10 years. So, yeah, she's okay in herself. Suffering a bit at the minute with mobility, but you know, it is what it is. We got to fucking make do with it. That's why when I came out of work in end of January for the first time in nearly 30 years, fucking, you know, I haven't looked for work or anything because I'm down as 35 weeks as a carer. So, you know, I couldn't realistically get an outside job because I used to work from home anyway. So, you know, I was always around anyway. Yeah, the Spunkfish video has been taken down, Glue Sniffer. I woke up this morning. It was still up at 3 o'clock this morning. It had 144 views in like fucking 6 hours or something. So it was flying. And that's a lot. That's good for me. That sort of numbers. It was absolutely flying. And I woke up this morning to a big fuck off. As soon as I went into YouTube this morning, big fuck off notice from YouTube saying that my video had been taken down. They weren't going to strike my channel because it was a first offence, and that they physically had to take it down themselves. So yeah, that's gone. I've still got it. I've still got it on my phone, so the video's not going anywhere. I'm not sure whether to re-edit it and put some bleeps in, and then repost it and see what happens. But even if I do that, well, if I bleep the video, it's going to take away the whole context of the video anyway. Yeah, he's done it to me about 5 or 6 times now. AC Sniffer. I've never had a run-in with Spunkfish. I've always spoken to him respectfully, even though he's got a foul fucking racist mouth and he's foul towards women. You know, he's just jumped at me a few times. He takes fucking words out of context, and you know, you can see him reading the chat and he takes everything out of context, and he's had to go at me 4 or 5 times, which I haven't, you know, I've obviously responded to, but in a calm manner, and said to him, look, it wasn't, you're taking it out of context. Yet the mess, you know, the comment wasn't even for you, it wasn't about you, blah blah blah. And he did it the other morning on Andrews when I went on excuse me, and tried to calm the situation between Archie and Andrew and shuffling and that. And all I did was say, Spunkfish, can you please just let Archie talk to Andrew because he's got something to say? And he jumped down my throat, and I thought, fuck it, that's it. I'm making a video on you, fella. You know, you can't keep attacking people who don't want to have a full-on fucking row and expect to keep getting away with it, because it's not going to happen. I'm not sure if it was a privacy complaint. I'm going to have to look into that because it came up that it was unsuitable. But I will have to have a look into it because, like I said, it was the Spunkfish video was no harsher than the Tony P video I posted a few days or like a week ago. It wasn't no difference at all in my opinion in the content. I make a point of not really putting people's fucking pictures in, and you know I extract the audio and sample the voices, so I've got that freedom of use because of sampling. So someone's definitely made a complaint about the language. It must have been multiple complaints as well. It can't just be one. It's been multiple complaints on my video. So yeah, he's been popping up a lot lately. Got unknown backstage, gone, probably a porn bomber. Just had a porn bomber backstage. Yeah, that's what it was. Someone must have complained. There's no way of snipping it out, Brian. It's fucking, it is what it is. Like, so I'll have to put up with it, or I've got a little backup, so I may even fucking put it on there and risk that being taken completely to get the video back out there. So yeah, I agree with that glue sniffer. I've had good interactions with him, but he forgets them good interactions and just attacks for no reason. Like, yeah, Sarah Mo, yeah. Fuck it, I just had a porn bomber backstage. They didn't hang around long. Not that I would let them on, but still trying. Like I said, I was porn bombed before from America, and the kid didn't give a fuck. He came on and was talking to me for about a minute and a half, and then did it. So getting people to show their faces and that is good, but it doesn't always work because some people just don't give a fuck. And the American kid didn't. He didn't care. He knew nothing was gonna come of it. The porn bombers are, they can do it with no fear of retribution from YouTube because YouTube's gonna do nothing. Even though YouTube could find out who the real person is behind the false fucking avatars and that, they're not gonna. Yeah, the porn bomber ad was called Unknown. So I would have actually liked to fucking put the banner up and see what they had to say for themselves. I will do, Brian PC. I will do, Brian. Yeah, like I said, I've had one or two back and forths with him, and that's just because of being friendly with Andrew. You know what I mean? It's Crinkle was one of the first people I subbed to on this side of the community, and I always thought he was a bit funny and that, and sort of took the porn bombing with a pinch of salt. Because it was people he was beefing with, and then it just got too much. And I thought, he's just doing it just for the fucking buzz of it, the kick of it. It's like some sort of fucking twisted fucking thing. The worst it can be on screen for him, he must be sitting there fucking pulling his hood, and he must have a fucking stalagmite of fucking spunk under his desk or something. Either that or it's like an old fucking school desk with about 3 million fucking chewing gums stuck underneath. Dirty bastard. Oh, this is how fucking weird he is. Him and Zara must have met up at some point and gone to a club. And he was saying on his stream, you know, yeah, when we went to the club, we were petting. And Zara was like, yeah, but I didn't want it to go any further because I don't fancy you. So why go out fucking clubbing and be necking and fucking all that lot? It's weird. It's fucking weird cunts, man. Weird cunts. Second cup of tea of the day. And tea's not really doing it for me this morning. I usually have a super strong latte as soon as I open my eyes. So I'll have a couple of cups of tea and it just won't do it. I'll have to have a coffee then. Yeah, but last night's stream was going pretty well. Something different outside. Sat outside. It was fucking lovely. It was warm. A couple of doobies, a couple of security guards walking around, and yeah, one of my first interactions with Henry, I think it was the first interaction I had with Henry after watching him for a while. It was it. He was on his panel with arguing with Based Welshman, and Zara was on there, and I went on and said, you know, I think you're funny. I like watching you. It's entertaining and blah, blah, blah. But what I don't understand is the gore and the porn bombing. And before Henry had a fucking chance to answer, Zara B's words was, well, if you find it disturbing, you must have PTSD. So from that second, I worked out what exactly she is. And she's a fucking narcissistic manipulator. And she manipulates men to her tune. She's been doing it with Flavors. She's been doing it with fucking Henry. She's got him wrapped around her little finger, promising him this, that, and the fucking other. And same with Flavors, and it doesn't fucking happen. She's a fucking man manipulator. Not sure if she's a man hater, but she's definitely a man manipulator. She's a fucking strange egg. Strange egg. If you're still watching Unknown fucking Porn Bomber, the link's there. Give me a chance to test me overlay. Morning, Glenn. Zara B, strange egg, fucking manipulator, emotional manipulator. Horrible, fucking vile mouth on her. She's got a couple of kids, but yet she seems to spend fucking 20 hours a day fucking going around YouTube, annoying people and arguing with people, manipulating people. It's fucking strange behavior. Strange. Yeah, I think he's been on thin ice for a while, Brian. Fucking what he said about them women and their children and grandchildren on I think it was it Master Ronovich's channel? That should have been him done and fucking dusted for good. And he's managed to fucking squeak his way back in. And he was acting last night on Laura as he was acting if nothing had happened. Fucking Legend was in on him because Legend was on my stream. He's a pal. He was on my stream with me. So Legend went in on him. Arkash went in on him. And he'd answer a few questions and then quickly change the subject to something else. And he kept doing it. Kept changing the subject, claimed he hadn't porn bombed anyone for months, and then said, "Oh, I haven't porned anybody since yesterday." So it's obvious. It was obvious, to be fair. Yeah, even if it wasn't him, it was he'd sent out the fucking WhatsApp message to whoever, use this account. It's from the other channel, so he's directing traffic, and like Legend said, he came in the chat, a couple of smiley faces. I highlighted his comment and said, evening, Crinkle. And Legend said, oh, be careful, mate. And I was like, yeah, obviously, if he tries to fucking come backstage, I'm going to be careful. But he obviously heard that and thought, fuck you, I'm gonna have you through one of your subs on your fucking outdoor content channel. So yeah, Bear Britain had a go at her yesterday morning about her fucking fantasies and medication she's supposed to be taking and this, that, and the other. She's full of fucking shit, man. Full of shit. Yeah, I watched a bit of Laura's last night after I got bombed when I got into the house. I was gonna chuck up another stream straight away to address it, but I thought, nah, fuck it. I'll just watch a bit of YouTube, and cause it was late, and yeah, I can't believe she let him on after he came on and fucking porn bombed her like a week later. She let him on, had a bit of a go at him, then kicked him. And then last night he was back again and she let him straight on, and he was fucking dodging the fucking questions and accusations. Yeah, strange one. Yeah. I know for a fact that when fucking Zara B has been on Crinkle's channel, not Crinkle's channel, when Zara's been on Flavor's panel speaking to him, I know for a fucking fact that she's WhatsApped the Sprinkle, and 5 minutes later, fucking Flavors porn bombed. She openly porn bombed Flavors, went on panel, chatting for ages, put her screen avatar up, her normal one, bang, porn bombed it. And she did it exactly the same to Emery Crinkle yesterday morning, because they had a bit of a fucking lovers fucking tiff, and she porn bombed Henry yesterday morning. And he tried to make light of it, but you could tell he was fucking pissed. But he tried to make light of it. But no doubt 5 minutes later, they were on the phone to each other, licking each other's fucking stinky bungholes and apologising and let's meet up and fucking bullshit. Fucking manipulator. Well, I've been ranting for an hour, and I'm going to say cheers to everyone who's taken the time to come in and have a look at my rant this morning. It's only an hour, but what's the time? Yeah, 8:15. My dogs have usually been out an hour ago, so yeah, she did it on Deanology as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream, take my dogs out, and then I'll have a look around YouTube and see who's live. And if there's not many lives, then I'll probably fire back up. The missus is it's her Tuesday to go out with the daughter for breakfast, and go out with the daughter and the granddaughter for breakfast. So the daughter takes her out. Like, big up Nigel. Thanks for coming in, fella. Appreciate it. Yeah, just before I go, fucking yeah, my video from yesterday, Nigel. Yeah, it was a bit close to the bone and harsh and whatnot, but I must have had multiple complaints to get it taken off my channel, because fucking I've got one up or two up that are just as bad with the same horrible fucking racist language, and they're fine, they're still there. So, yeah, once I've walked the dogs, I'm going to get into studio. I'm going to go through all my stuff and my analytics and find out exactly who and when they fucking complain. So, yes, Nigel, big up the sniffer fam. Big up the sniffers. I think I should, what do you reckon? I should make my own fucking family of ministry members, of priests, and send them out fucking religious bombing people. See how that goes down, is it? Fucking hell. Yeah, cheers for everyone who's popped in. I appreciate it. And now, like I've said before, I'm doing the old slowly catchy monkey. Mods like Tim put my link in occasionally into chats. I don't really put my link in, and I don't beg for subs or anything like that. I just do it organically. So these lives will start to grow a bit, and yeah, it's one of them. So cheers, Nigel. Cheers, everybody, for having a watch. I'm out, and I'm going to take the dogs, and I'll see everybody around chats later. Cheers for coming in. Ciao for now.